Bună ziua. So that's my Romanian effort. I am terrible at accents. But, big fact here, did you know that Romania has more vineyard land than New Zealand? Nearly as much as Germany? No, you didn't, did you? Yet most wine drinkers don't even know a single Romanian grape variety. The gap between history and recognition is exactly why Romanian wine deserves your attention, and that's exactly what I'm going to try to do today. So when people think of great wine countries, the usual suspects always come up. So France, Italy, Spain, it goes without saying. But Argentina maybe, and Australia. Romania almost never makes the list, but it absolutely should. Romania is one of the oldest wine producing countries in the world. Winemaking here dates back more than 6,000 years, long before the Roman Empire ever reached the region. In fact, Romans didn't even introduce wine to Romania. They actually came and found more already on the wine sesh and thought, sod it, let's get involved. Wine is so deeply woven into Romanian culture that the ancient Dacian kings were said to regulate vineyards and protect the wine quality. I mean, does that sound familiar? I mean, look at France, clearly took a leaf out of their book. So why hasn't Romanian wine had its global moment yet? Well, part of it is history. Decades of communism meant that wine production focused on quantity over quality. Hold on, I'll explain. Under communism, especially in 1947 to 1989, Romania's economy was centrally planned. Vineyards were told how many tons or hectolitres of wine to produce, not how good it should taste. You see, private vineyards were confiscated, folded into state farms or agricultural cooperatives. It was all about collecting the wealth and spreading it out, taking away the premium vineyard owners and basically aiming for a classless society, communism. But since the early 2000s, Romania has been quietly reinventing itself. Modern wineries, foreign investment, better vineyard management and renewed pride in its indigenous grape varieties. Well, the result, wines are expressive, affordable and increasingly impressive. I mean, let's talk about climate, because this is where Romania really shines. Romania sits at a fascinating crossroad between continental and moderate climates. Again, pause. Continental and moderate climates describe how temperatures and seasons behave in different regions. So a continental climate is marked by a strong contrast, so hot summers and cold winters. This difference is called diurnal range. In contrast, a moderate or temperate climate has milder conditions year-round, so warmer winters, less extreme summers, usually due to the influence of a nearby seas or body of water. It has cold winters, warm summers and long autumns, so perfect for slow, even ripening. The Carpathian Mountains protect the vineyards from the harsh northern winds, while the Black Sea moderates temperatures in the east. Think of it as a sweet spot. Enough heat for the ripe fruit, but enough cool nights to preserve that acidity and freshness and keep it balanced. If you like wines with balance rather than excess, Romania delivers. In terms of grape variety, well, if you're bored of seeing the same grape varieties, Romania is perfect. You see the same ones every day on the supermarket shelves. You know what I'm on about. You're pacing up and down, trying to find something to excite you because you've drunk nearly every bottle of the core range over the past year. Or two if one is classed as excessive. Don't judge. Let's start with Fețică Neagră, the country's flagship red. It produces wine with dark berries, plum, spice, sometimes a smoky, earthy edge. Think of somewhere between ripe Merlot and a restrained Syrah, but with its own personality. Honestly, I bloody love this one. Then there's Fețică Albă, Fețică Regala, two native white grapes that excel in Romania's cooler regions. The wines are crisp, floral and refreshing, often with green apple, citrus and subtle herbal notes. They're incredible, food-friendly and perfect if you enjoy wines that don't overpower the palate. Romania also does surprisingly well with international varieties. So you've got the Pinot Noir, you've got Merlot, you've got Sauvignon Blanc and even Cabernet Sauvignon. Even Chardonnay thrives over here, often showing more freshness and elegance than the warmer climate counterparts. Fun fact, Romania consistently ranks among the top 10 wine producing countries in the world. Yeah, top 10, yet exports only a small fraction of what it makes. This means many of its best wines are still flying under the radar. And often many come at prices that, to be fair, feel pretty unfair for the quality. Another interesting detail, many Romanian vineyards are planted on limestone and volcanic soils. Yes, similar to the famous French regions. So that's a big reason why Romanian wines often have a strong sense of place, or what people love to call like minerality. So why should you care about Romanian wine? Well, it represents one of the best combinations in wine right now. Ancient tradition, modern technique, unique grape varieties, and exceptional value. It's not trying to copy France or Italy, it's rediscovering its own voice. So if you're a wine lover who enjoys finding something before everybody else does, Romania isn't just worth noting, it's worth exploring now, because the rest of the world is catching on. And when they do, the secret's out and the prices go up. If you've watched this far, thank you. I really appreciate your support and any follows. Hope you enjoy some nice Romanian wine, and until next time, enjoy your wine.